because the Prophet, the Meccans were persecuting the Muslims and have usurped the properties of the Muslims. And there was an attempt to block the caravan. In response, there was an attempt to block the caravan of the Quraysh, which of course they found out about it and they detoured and changed their route. And of course, in response to that, they waged war and came all the way to Uhud, which is a nearby mountain of Medina, to battle with the Muslims. Yeah, Amir al-Mu'minin alayhi salam at that time was 23. That is 40 armed warriors of the Quraysh. They attempted to assassinate the Prophet while he was sleeping in his house in Mecca. So the Prophet had to flee, and Imam Ali alayhi salam stayed in his place. So the Imam Ali alayhi salam withstood his position to confront those 40 armed warriors. I've mentioned this in my works. Others have mentioned. If there was any doubt, then we'll explore the linguistic aspect of it. If the linguistic didn't clarify and specify what is required, then we'll resort to urf or common sense. So we always refer to the linguists and use the help of the linguists to see what if there's been any clarification in terms of language, then it's fine. And alternatively, if it meant something at that time, it means something, then it would have been shown. But if that hasn't been the case, then it will have to go to عرف. The specification that we get from the text, the wording, tells us exactly what should be done. If failing that, we refer to common sense, to عرف. إطلاق is the unqualified nature of, unrestricted nature of the subject, which of course is self-evident. I've mentioned this in usul, not fiqh. If it's established that this is itlaq or of unqualified nature, then there is no doubt about this. If there is doubt, that means that it's not itlaq or unqualified nature from this aspect. And I've concluded that from these itlaqat, and there have been many itlaqat, if you like, from the time of Sheikh al-Mufid and Sheikh al-Tusi until now, and does not mean they have all been established. So no, it isn't. All the rulings of zakat is in khums, except with exceptions. This is a discussion that is in Jawahir and other works. And because it's in honor of the Prophet, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Allah has given khums to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and zakat to others. Therefore, Sayyid can't take zakat. There is some difference, but there is difference of opinion about this, but there are many who have said that this is that khums is supplanting zakat. Khums is given to the Sayyid to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam instead of zakat. Itlaq, it means waiving the restrictions. It is filled, there are many aspects of it in Jawahir and the works of Sheikh Mufid and Sheikh Tusi. The Quran says, whoever is mustati' becomes mustati', means able to. It is in descent. It is in descent. From the word istita'a means on top of the cost of living of his family, of all the expenses that living expenses that he has, normally he has. He has enough. He's got enough money to go to Hajj and come back safely. Then he becomes mustati' in that respect. So this includes the living expenses that he usually takes care of, like his brother or sister, his siblings, not only his immediate family. Whoever he normally takes care of or is responsible for their expenses. If on top of that he has money to go to Hajj and come back, then he becomes mustati'. We have many narrations that the khums is in honor of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, has given khums to them. This is instead of the zakah. We have narrations in this respect. Allah has made the zakah for the poor and etc. And in honor of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah has made the khums to go to them, to the Prophet and the Sayyids. And some have said, including myself and author of Jawahir, Abdul Hadi Shirazi. And the reason that we say this is instead of that, khums instead of zakah for the Sayyids, is because all the rules apply. The pilgrim, Hajj pilgrim, he needs to be on the 11th and 12th. He needs to be in Mina on the nights, or at least half of the night. But if he's in Mecca and doing worship, he can stay in Mecca instead of Mina while he's doing worship there. The same applies here. Because khums is instead of zakat, then all the rulings of zakat apply to it, with the exceptions that are specific to khums. In the case of Mina, they've said all night they should spend it in Mina. So they were in Mina. So the acts of worship while in Mecca is supplanting the stay in Mina. Just to use an analogy, when they appoint someone as a minister, a standing minister, standing for someone else, for the main minister, then he has all the authorities that the minister has. So all have said the same. Allama and Shahid and so on have said these. If we have any evidence that there is a specific ruling for khums which doesn't apply to zakah, then yes, we accept that. And there are exceptions like this. We have narration that if one says he doesn't want to accept zakah, he doesn't want to accept zakah, then you can give it as a gift. The same here. If there is a portrait and we want to give him the khums, then and if he doesn't accept the khums, then you can say it's a gift, because we have a similar ruling for zakah, and there is nothing which contradicts this. The representative, the marja. He has all the authority of the Ma'soom except three things: dealing with the wealth and the livelihood of the Muslims and the blood of the Muslims. No, the, no. You ask about the question if someone is a wakil mutlaq, an absolute representative. But Imam, no. But when Imam says, ask questions about, you mentioned that it's the mukalat mutlaq, the absolute attorney with absolute power. Whereas the point in question is that وَاسْأَلُوا أَحْكَامُ دِينِكُمْ, you ask about your religion from him. That doesn't mean he has absolute authority. There is disease in their heart. Explain to me what does that mean? What does that mean? As the Arabs say, he knows it, but he deliberately changes it. So when he Zadahumullah maradan means he's left them to their own accord. Allah increases upon their disease even more disease in their hearts. That we have the verse in the Quran, يُضِلُّ مَن يَشَاءُ. Allah misguides whoever he wants. But that means he leaves them to his own accord, and therefore they get even more misguided. So, for example, if someone goes to the physician and he gives them some medication, and the patient says, "I'm not taking the medication," the physician can't do anything. He just leaves them to their own accord. The thing you mentioned is given in the narrations. That Moses said, "I am sick." He said, "Go to the physician." And he said, Moses said, "But isn't Shifa is in your hand?" He said, "Yes, I have created the medicine, but you need to take the medicine so that I give you Shifa. I give you cure." Blood is such that my brother said, "مثل الدم مثل العبد." The example of blood is like of a slave who sometimes kill his master, and when you do hijama, it relieves the harm aspect of blood. to approve, confirm authenticity or credibility of individual. In the case of Ashab al-Ijma' means Mazat Safwan, Ibn Abi Umar, these three I accept because they're not, but everyone else we can't.
على حرمة غار وعندي يتامى صغار وما غار أحد علي أنا ولا حصل نغار تسندي على سهامك وتتقوى بس يا الوالي شما حاولت تنهض على وجهك تطيح قبار وكفاني ما بي رمق ينهض يشيل السيف إن كنت حيا أجبنا إن كنت ميتا أجيك وانحب عليك